Hello, and welcome to another podcast.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Probably last one before Rain leaves.
Probably last one before I leave. So this is the Sunshower podcast
Yay!
featuring Sunshower Rain and
Yui.
Ooh, and company. We have company today.
My ear fell off again.
Okay.
I have one ear. We're gonna go through the rest of the intro this way. Two besties are here today.
Two best friends. They might kiss.
Might.
Yes, they will.
This is Axel, and that's Prince, and they kiss.
Because they're gay and they're boy kissers. Pride Month. During Pride Month. Anyways, welcome to the second episode of our podcast today. We might be able to cram one more, but we're not sure because I leave in
Maybe.
August, guys. Sag.
I realized our heights are like in order in the camera.
It's because I'm like slouch. I'm like,
Yeah, Rain's slouched, so he's like throwing it off.
it's kind of funny though.
You were still so strong. Well, I'm sitting on my legs. I guess
Yeah.
that's why.
I'm like a hermit. I look like Dr. Doofenshmirtz right now. Patty the Platypus.
That was good.
Right? That's what I said. The first time Rain did that, I was like, wow, why is your Perry impression so good?
I'm
Do you have practice? Have you been practicing?
yes, just for this moment in time. Actually. For a specific moment.
This is yours now. You share for the rest of the day.
I'll hold it. Don't worry.
Gay as fuck. Anyways, let's go on to the lovely, lovely discussions that we will have today.
I wrote down some questions.
Awesome. I love questions.
We know you do. Sir Yaps a lot.
We only have a few, but we'll think of more as it goes.
The podcast is 3 hours because some of the moments of silence of just pure pausing is just thinking of the
It's
next
the pure
question.
autism, bro.
What?
No, because I'll like literally just stand there and stare.
Yes.
Do you guys edit and like cut out or just?
Not usually, but if there's a long pause, then I can.
Okay.
If there are certain things that are said, they get cut out.
I cut the phone call out of the last one. Most
Phone
of it.
call?
There's a phone call from one of my league friends.
Enough said.
Enough said. Enough said. League of Legends friends. Yeah, enough said. Anyways.
So we can start. Since last time we talked about how we got into
Ooh,
cosplay,
yeah.
you should ask.
Hello, people. So we've all been into cosplay for a little while, and we discussed it in our last episode of how we got into it. So how about you guys this time?
How we got into cosplay?
Yeah.
Origin story.
Ooh. Okay.
Villain origin story for real.
Well, when the first time that I like heard about cosplay, I think I had to have been 11 or 12. And okay, this is low-key a core memory. The reason why is because I don't even think at that point I had been exposed to cosplays at all, because when you think of cosplays you think of anime, right? And at this point, 11 and 12, I was not into anime like at all. Like I was still in my anime is cringe or anime is too like mainstream and I want to be different, so I'm not going to get into anime. And so I was still into video games and like other media. And I remember 11 and 12. So I was really into Undertale. So heavily into Undertale. And I was on YouTube and I knew that KawaiiCon was a thing, and I had seen a KawaiiCon video pop up, and it was a Undertale cosplay meetup that was, I don't know who exactly arranged it or who was responsible for it, but I know that the person who made the video and the person who was taking the photos and vlogging or whatever was Grant Uchida. It was Grant Uchida, and that Undertale cosplay meetup video for KawaiiCon is like one of his biggest videos ever. It has like over 2 million views, I think, at this point. It was a hit. And I remember that was like, I think it was like a stim video for me because I watched it like so often. So I think that was my first exposure to like cosplay, and more specifically to cosplay that was from something that I really, really, really liked at the time. And that made me want to like actually do Halloween, but not just on Halloween. So I think not too long after that, I was like, I'm going to cosplay. I want to do it. I was still scared of wigs. I remember thinking about all the cosplays I could do and then thinking, I don't want to get a wig because I don't believe in wigs. Like, I don't know why we need a wig when you can just use your natural hair. I was that person in the very beginning. And the first cosplay that I ever did was Frisk, which is the MC from Undertale. I was literally like 12, freshly 13, I
Wait,
think.
that was actually my first cosplay too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, PAX West 2019, 2017, something like 2018. No, 2017. PAX West 2017. I saw Markiplier in that cosplay.
That's crazy. My first QuaiCon was, I think, 2017.
Whoa!
Like, first con ever was QuaiCon 2017, I think. And I was, more specifically, Flower Fell Frisk, which is a alternate universe. I was blind for the whole day because it's like a Hanahaki disease, so the entire eyes are just blocked out.
Bro.
I did the whole shebang, and yeah, that was first cosplay, first con, and at that point I had only been exposed to Undertale cosplays like ever. I don't think I ever. I don't have any memory of like anime or anything like that. Yeah.
Damn.
Slay. Awesome. I'm gonna get my boba.
Go get your boba.
How did you get into cosplay?
Yeah. How'd you get into cosplay, Umfi?
Okay. So my first time I was like, cosplay was when, okay, I was super into Kingdom Hearts. I still am super into Kingdom Hearts. And
We know.
basically, I went onto Pinterest and I saw a bunch of like Kingdom Hearts cosplays, specifically the Sea Salt Trio, and I was like, which consists of Axel, Shion, and Roxas, by the way. Anyways, I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I'm literally Axel real life. I need to do this. But I was like, okay, I was still like what, 11 max, so I did not have the funds to afford any of that, and I forgot about it for a long time. Fast forward, Genshin Impact comes into play, and okay, I see all these characters and I'm like, damn, I need to be these people. And okay, you'd be surprised, first character I cosplay, I don't even know why I chose this character out of every single character, because it's not like I was like, oh my gosh, you're my favorite, or I was not like, oh my god, this is my main, because you would think, oh, maybe this guy would cosplay Ganyu because Ganyu is my main. No, I cosplay Kaya. That was my first cosplay ever.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, like ever.
wait.
The one that we saw you in?
No. Before.
Oh.
And it was really bad. Like, I got the wig, and then it was really bad because it was like I did the cosplays where it's like the button up with like the corset.
Yeah.
It was bleak, but it was a start.
That was the go-to though. Like
Yeah.
everybody did that.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was acceptable.
Yes.
You did that.
I did that.
We know you did. I've done that.
You just spat
Yeah.
on my lid.
It was indirect kiss.
I feel like every cosplayer's done that though. Rite of
I
passage.
haven't.
Hello?
You're gonna have to do it. It's the rite of passage.
Is that it?
Yeah. This looks yummy.
I'm hoping this is not picking up on me sucking on the straw.
Yeah, that's why I took it from you earlier.
It's like I'm like
Like
my life
privileges.
depends on it.
Oh, I like to chew on the straw. That's my favorite part. And the wooden popsicle sticks. I love
Yes,
chewing on
sensory,
those.
bro.
Yum 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 yum. Okay.
All the rest of the questions that I wrote down, I think we can all answer because we didn't answer these before either. But you guys can go first. So the second one is, what does cosplay mean to you?
Ooh. Now we're on a podcast. Okay. Cosplay means to me, it's an escape. Not in an unhealthy way though, in a like, this is the most me that I could ever be that's still in the real world, but I am not real world me. I am who I am when I'm in cosplay, or whoever character that I am. It's an escape, it's a hobby, it's a passion, and I see it also as a purpose. I don't think it's something that I would give up like ever. even if I have moments where I'm like, I haven't cosplayed in like over 6 months, which I think is out of character for me, just because I want to cosplay like every day. Like if I could, I would do it every single day. And I would, if I could afford it, I would cosplay new characters like all the time. But to me it's a passion, and it's how I live. You know when people are like, what's the meaning of life? My answer to that is, life doesn't have any meaning, so it means everything. Does that make sense? And so life has no meaning, but at the same time, life means everything. So to me, we're all gonna die. But currently, I'm in this timeline where I am on this earth, and I get to live a life where I cosplay. I probably won't do this in my I probably haven't done it in my past life. I probably won't do this in my next life. Who knows? So to me, I think that's what uniquely, what's the word? Like, puts the, you know when you put sticky notes in a book, like the people that read books and then they like analyze the annotation, like it like annotates my life, and that cosplay like neon pink post-it note will forever be in the book of my life, and it's gonna be the one that sticks out. It's gonna be one of the ones that sticks out the most. And if I could read my book of life after I die, it's gonna be one of the first tabs that I pull to, just to see, like, and see what's on the pages. So basically, all in all, cosplay means a lot to me. It's coping, it's escape, but it's passion, and it's me. And more than anything, I want to be as me as I can be for as long as I live. So yeah.
Aww.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I'm sorry, I'm like awkward. Cosplay for me personally, I think it's more of like a silly thing. I feel it. Okay, Mr. Oh my gosh, I'm just different from all these other people. I'm just so awesome. Okay, like let me be silly. Let me be silly.
Judging. You act like
Literally, don't speak to me.
Okay.
Okay, anyways, you see, I'm Sora real life, Kingdom Hearts, like, I'm Axel real life, Kingdom Hearts, I'm Idia real life, like, it makes me feel silly, it makes me happy, I like, and I get to meet silly people, the silly people in my life,
I should gas in the middle of the road.
What?
I should gas in the middle of the road.
But yeah, I'm still recovering from COVID. Anyways, I think it's just a really good creative outlet, and also it helped me pick up like a lot of new skills, and like it kind of helps me put myself out there. For example, like when I apply to jobs, sometimes I imagine that I'm like Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and I'm kind of like, cause it helps me like put on like a persona. Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, and literally, I'm telling you, it works, because they're like, okay, yeah, we'll call you back, and I'm like, yeah. It makes me feel silly, and it makes me very happy, and I'm really glad to find another hobby, because it's really difficult for me to pick up new hobbies, so, yes. Yippee! Yeah!
Awesome. Oh, we didn't answer.
We didn't answer.
My bad.
You
wanna go?
You have the.
Do you want me to go?
talking stick.
Yeah.
You're like,
Actually, you can hold on to that. Okay. In case you have any comments.
I'm like, what does cosplay mean to me? I started cosplay as mostly like a passion, like a hobby and stuff that I pick up, because I pick up things like nobody's business. Like, I will find different skills and be like, ooh, I want to try this, and this, and cosplay. I want to do more lighting. I want to do, So I'll find different things, and, like, just to, like, keep myself occupied. In cosplay, there's so many different things that go into cosplay that's, like, I can combine so many different, like, little skills and stuff that I have to make something, like, one magnificent, like, project, some picture and stuff. And so that's originally, like, why I picked up cosplay. But I use it now as, like, a means to, like, what Prince was saying, kind of like cope with certain things. It's like nice. It's kind of a form of escapism, and I think it's probably one of my more healthier coping mechanisms, because it's like being somebody that isn't me but kind of is, like, I feel like more relation to them, and being able to portray them in ways and stuff and express my emotions in ways through this character is such a nice feeling, just having an outlet for everything. It's also like a little box for me, because there's a lot of things that go on in life that I can't control. And when I'm in my own little place filming my silly little videos and taking photos, it's like I am in a protected environment and I can kind of do my own thing without having to worry about, like, being in pain or hurting from other people and stuff. So it's nice being able to have that outlet that I'm not necessarily in serious trouble with. But yeah, cosplay is a form of escapism for me, and it's a very big passion of mine. And without it, I don't know kind of where I'd be. I've met so many nice people and stuff through it, and it's given me a lot of nice friendships. And yeah, I like cosplay. It's a very big passion. Yippee! Silly. I also like just, being really fucking stupid with all my friends. It's really nice. They can attest.
Shaking ass.
And shaking ass. That is my main feature, is shaking ass.
Wow. What is cosplay to you?
Shaking ass.
Not in this character, though.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I shake ass in characters that are of age.
Yeah.
Like Ezreal.
Like Ezreal.
You could try to shake, but it'd just be like clanking.
Boo hill, clap, clank, clank, clank.
Hello.
Anyways.
I'm gonna become normal now.
Yeah. We're not getting into the Star Rail talk.
Into this?
I think originally, like a year ago or something, I had the same view of, like, cosplay as escapism, and it's something that helps me cope with bad, like, times. But recently I started thinking that I think how I feel about cosplay now is less rooted in coping and escapism, and I'm more, my ear fell off again, guys. More rooted in, like, I just enjoy it, and so that's why I like doing it. It's an expression of how much I like and care about a character, and, like, my love for a character is, well, I like them, and I like their lore and their writing and their personality and, like, all of this stuff, and that them as a character means so much to me. So I enjoy portraying that character myself rather than just, like, looking at pictures of them or, like, buying merch of that character. I think maybe for me, cosplay is, like, I insert myself personally and, like, can create a connection with this character for me. So then I'm like, oh, this is so fun. I feel like part of it, and I think that just feeling is what makes cosplay fun for me. So that is what cosplay means to me.
So it's gonna be fun. Ha ha ha.
I forgot to say, whoa, oh my god. Yo, the press! That was, cosplay is art.
Yes.
And
Oh my god, it's art.
so, and art is my life. Art is the meaning of life to me. Art is my life, and art is everywhere. Wait, what? Art is everywhere. And so if art is the meaning to my life and the meaning of life, in my opinion, then things like cosplay will fall under that, and that is why cosplay is life. It brings life. So
Wait,
Yeah.
I got more to add because you mentioned art, and I'm like, oh my god, I love
Yeah, I
art.
was gonna
I'm also a
say.
theater kid. So I always grew up being somebody that enjoys performances, enjoys performing, and like creating different scenarios to make other people happy. Cosplay has been one of those ways I can make other people happy and it could be like the littlest bit of like serotonin in somebody else's lives. It's like, you know what, this made my day, this made me feel happy, thank you for sharing this and stuff with me. So for me, cosplay is also a means of making others happy and like getting them out of their like little roots and stuff, because art and performances and stuff like that are meant to entertain and like make people break away from their own problems and stuff half the damn time, or like help express certain problems and stuff that they're interested in an artistic way. So I like being able to perform and like entertain people. Cosplay is a form of entertainment for me as well. Yeah, I love art. I'm such an art nerd, theater nerd. But don't burn yourselves out, please. It's happened to me. It's happened to most people. I am an art kid and theater kid burnout.
Do you want to ask the next one?
Which
We
one?
can take turns.
What is a skill you feel you're really well versed in and a skill you're looking to improve?
That's cosplay related.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's two separate things.
What is one you think you're really good with and one that you were like, I can improve on this?
Ooh, that I'm really good with. Thinks about
Well,
it.
the easiest thing to say is makeup with you.
Yeah, that's what I asked.
I'm like, the easiest
Let
thing
me,
for you is...
let me before I just jump into what my heart wants to say. Let me just
Let me
like
say something. Let me say something.
let me think about like the things that I'd be doing. Okay, yeah, I think what I am really skilled in, well versed in, and knowledgeable about would be makeup
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah.
Whether that's this character has plain looking eyes, but I'm gonna include an eyeshadow color into this look that is the character literally doesn't wear, but it's my own creative choice that I made in incorporating this eyeshadow color. Or if it's hey, my eyes are super downturned, but this person has fox eyes, so how do I make it look like as if you literally cannot see that I have downturned eyes, and this person, I copied and pasted their fox eyes onto my eyes. Yes. And I think not just the final product, but I think the process in which I apply the foundation, concealer, powder, highlighter, all that stuff, it's very well thought out. If I could explain my like makeup routine that isn't about my eyes, like I don't think anybody else does their makeup routine like mine. I mean, yes, everybody has their own makeup routine, but I mean like the specific choices that I make and how things are timed, and it's like it's important what I do first before I do the next thing, and what I do if one step ends up being something that I do before another specific step. Like, I think it's pretty complicated, but I like it. And I think it has gotten so complicated because I wanted to make it as efficient as possible, or / speed up my makeup process so I don't take 2 hours, and I end up cutting it down to like an hour and a half or less. I had less makeup steps back then, but it took me 2 hours or a little bit more than that to be from start to finish. And start to finish for me is probably won't ever reach 2 hours, but I have way more products on my face and way more steps incorporated. So, yeah. Another thing that I think I could improve on, I mean, I think there's a lot, man. I think for wig styling, I could tweak it a little bit more. I could improve a little bit more. I think one part of that would be my attention to... No. It's not my attention to detail. I don't think I lack that. It's just that I choose to not act upon it. I choose to not do the things that I'm like, ooh, it'd be nice if I did this, because it's time consuming, and I feel like I don't have the patience to be like, I want to add 12 more strands that this character doesn't have or doesn't need. I want to have 12 more spikes that makes it so much more like oomph, but I don't need to, so I won't. I don't know if it's a matter of I don't know if I can do it well or if necessarily I need to improve on it. I don't know if I am good at that or not because I don't think I really tried it. And if I did, I don't remember. I did do it with my idiot wig though. I think my idiot wig is the one thing that showed that I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do the thing that I don't want to do because it's time consuming and I don't want to do this shit, but I know it will look good, so I'm gonna do it.
It was worth it because it's idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
knew, we knew that.
And it was a long wig, and if I think that way of like this is gonna take forever, I don't want to do this for like short wigs. Clearly, I feel like the fact that I did it with Idiot, I was definitely like, okay, I need to make a choice. That was a choice that I made. It's on me. So, but yeah, I don't know if exactly my execution is the skill issue, but I think it's my mindset or I don't know what the word is, discipline of like sit your ass down, use all the materials that you don't want to do, spend the time, sweat your ass off, and keep reopening up fucking Safari because it keeps like the screen time keeps like shutting off and it's annoying you and it's making you less patient and you just want to finish the wig already, and pour more into it, I think is what I need to improve on if I want to take my wig styling to the next level, I think. Yeah. I'm very much like, well, if this is efficient and I'm not rushing, but I'm like moving swiftly and it's not like I'm not taking my time exactly, because if I take my time, I'm going to be really tired and I don't know. I get spent when I am making cosplays, I think. I don't know if you guys also feel like your energy just like depletes, but maybe depending on what it is that you do exactly, but I think with wigs at least, like wig styling, there's something going on. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, if I could improve on one thing, I know that I don't think I'm necessarily good at, but I haven't really properly done it to even say that that's something that I could improve on. Sewing, anything with fabrics, clothes. I hand sewed for like a little bit during like the peak of like I'm gonna become a cosplayer because I was so dedicated. That fell off really quick. I don't even want to think about picking up a sewing needle, so yeah. I was yapping, my bad.
It's okay.
No, it's good. It's good. Be a yapper. This is a podcast for yapping.
Yeah.
I yap a lot.
I think I feel bad because when I yap, I like black out. I'm like not really there, but my mouth is just going. And then when I snap back in, when I finish my whatever I wanted to say, I feel like a lot of time has passed, so then I'm like,
I feel like I say too much, and I probably say some stupid shit that doesn't make sense, and I'm like, oh, wait.
Like, how long was I out?
Like, oh. What about you, Pookie? What is something you can approve of?
Oh, I think I could improve on.
wait, what is one thing that you're good at?
Yeah.
What do you think you're good at?
Makeup?
I wouldn't say makeup.
Not perfect,
Okay, but
not better than everyone. You personally think, yo, low key?
Low key,
I
this
eat with
kind of
this.
gas. Low key, this shit's kind of gas.
I eat with this.
thanks. Okay, wait. I'm gonna start with what I can improve on because that's easier for me. Because
Okay.
I'm a riddle Kenny here. I don't be passing things off as
Shit.
that's good. Also, thanks. Then something I can improve. I have to say, for me personally, definitely wig styling because it's bleak for me. It's bleak. Also, I've been in a cosplay like what's the word? Grind for only what? Just barely a year? No. a year and a half,
At
maybe.
least a year.
I think like a year and a half, maybe. I think a little less than a year and a half. So you see, the wig department is looking a little bleak for me, I have to say. Also, I think I need to work on my makeup because, okay, personally, I'm not happy with it, and also I need to actually buy better things because, bruh, my eyeshadow palette has like no pigment. I use lipstick for literally all my life.
I'm getting you a ColourPop palette, bestie.
ColourPop on top.
Speaking of ColourPop, I'm getting you a blue ColourPop palette, bestie.
The blue ColourPop palette is the best ever.
I will eat
Yeah.
you. You're
Yeah,
getting.
literally, like, I need eyeshadows with the most peak pigment, and then your friend is like,
And
I
then,
will get you the eyeshadow
hey
palette with
guys,
the
my
peak
name's
pigment.
Rain,
then
and
he's like,
this is your tax
"Don't get me
return.
the eyeshadow palette with the peak pigment.
Okay.
Huh?
Just being menacing evil people.
But yes, smiling emoji.
I can see the sweat drop.
Cause like, bruh.
A good eyeshadow palette definitely helps.
I think I need that. I need that in my life. Also, I need to actually get blush. I actually own 0 blushes. 0.
I literally can give you one right now.
Anyways.
Thank you for giving me a wish list.
Think about it this way. Think about it this way. Rain's moving soon, so he needs less stuff to bring with him. Less excess shit that he does not need.
Look in my bin of pins and acrylic charms.
Looks around.
You want to sit there for longer and be like, I need blush.
No,
I
okay,
need
okay.
this lipstick.
Okay,
I
okay.
need this eyeshadow.
No. Be quiet. Anyways, also, bro, I'm so bad at taking photos. Like, I'm actually so bad at, like, I literally cannot sit myself down for more than like 2 minutes. To
That's
be like,
amazing. That's wild because somebody here takes photos a lot.
I forget, and
Somebody here did like a whole like blue lighting setup with like the computer in the back. With,
Okay,
all the
that's okay.
coding for like the idiot dorm cosplay. They did really good. Some did like a own like selfie photo shoot with this one Shironori VK makeup.
That's so wild that you have people around you.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty okay at like filming stuff because I'm like bruh.
Actually, yeah.
I'm top 10, like, bro, I film for like 2 to 3 hours. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I go on TikTok, I give my whole room, like, okay, you have to understand, I set up my camera on top of my cat's litter like tin thingy, and then I put a trash can on top of it that's empty, and then I put my water bottle, and then place my phone, and then I set up all the lights, I put my sunset lamp on, I put my computer in the back to run something. I do all that.
So
It's
cosplay core.
So cosplay core.
Why is girl playing Jenga?
I love
do that too.
filming videos. It's my favorite.
And you eat.
And you eat, literally, serve.
Have you seen Axel's TikToks?
Bro, go to Axel's I don't know, it was like AX.00.
Or is it different on?
It's something different.
Head emoji.
Your turn, bestie. What is something you think you're good at and you can improve on?
Something I think I'm good at is crafting things for cosplay. So like prop making or like accessory making. I don't know about prop making. Accessory making. I like
Costume making.
maybe costume making. I'm getting there. I
think you're goated.
Bro wins a cosplay contest.
that I did. It was a judge's choice. It was
Wow, you got judge liked your stuff? That's wild.
You say judge's choice like it's it's like 4th place. It's like wrong.
Guys, it's actually you guys.
You were picked. The judge chose you. Pick me, choose me. They did.
it was a pick me girl.
But yes.
I really I genuinely have derive joy from creating like little things for cosplays, like little mini accessory parts or whatever, to like little trinkets to either replace something on a cosplay that like came really shitty or like add something or like make a little like hair accessory or whatever. Like I like to use air dry clay and like cardboard and paint and hot glue and felt and foam and stuff like that. It's really fun to like look at an accessory that a character has and be like, how can I make that? And then like in my head I like put it together. I'm like a Lego, what do you call that?
Master builder.
Yeah, I'm a master builder.
I'm like a Lego. Yes.
Yeah, like the Lego movie Master Builders.
I'm like the Lego.
The piece that starts rotating in the air.
Oh my god, are you Batman?
Bro's a 1x1 Lego piece.
I'm a 1x1 Lego piece.
It'll be the pink one too.
Oh my god, yes. I'm gonna be the clear ones. I love the clear ones. They're so they're so delicious. So yes. One thing I could improve on, I think, would probably be like wig styling, because like I'm like satisfied with my wig styling, but I think I want to be able to do more with it, and like be more creative and like stick out, rather than just styling it how I think it should look for a character. I want it to have more personality. They have a great personality, my wigs.
The Reki one especially.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Huge fan.
It's like curly fries.
Yes.
Fries.
There are a few wigs I have that I'm like, I peaked with that one. So.
Mahiru.
You really think Mahiru was that good?
Yes.
Those are yummy.
I mean, I didn't really do much for that one though. It was a lace front, so it kind of just came that way.
Mahiru.
Oh. I just hit Rain's nose.
Powder all over now.
No, it's fine. I like almost ate the microphone twice last episode.
The mist
So hungry.
The mist to light one was really nice.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, I just discovered styling with a steamer. Oh my god. So I'll be going places. Yar. I would like to improve makeup as well. I'm like okay with my makeup style, but I think it would be fun if I could add more to it and explore and add more personality and flair to it, to become an individual in the community. And I was gonna say this earlier. I just realized I only have had one ear on this whole time. I'm just gonna take them both off. I like a few years ago, I barely did makeup. I was just like, well, if this character doesn't have colored eyeshadow, I shouldn't use colored eyeshadow, because I didn't know what to do. And then I tried it, and then it was like a whole new world. And I was like, wow, this is awesome. So I love doing colored eyeshadow now, and especially because Twist is awesome, and they put colored eyeshadow on their characters, so you can do a lot with that. But I love learning from other people. I like learning from my friends.
I know what I'm doing.
I like take little tiny bitty pieces of your makeup style, and I merge it into myself. I absorb it like a sponge. So,
I'm like the Jackson Pollock of freaking things. Mine is abstract. Mine is bullshittery, bro.
I like how you do your thingy though. Like your shapes are good. I like your shapes, yeah. And I learned bottom lashes from Prince, and also the like bottom eye line thing.
Egyo?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I always call it Namida Bukuro. So.
Yeah, that's in Japanese.
Yeah, I never used to do that. And I think I learned things about eyebrows from you.
Me when I shave, I'm about to shave off all my eyebrows, guys. I'm gonna
You
pull
learn
up.
eyebrow stuff from the guy who doesn't have eyebrows.
Look, I have to draw mine on.
Less eyebrows than Rain does.
Yeah, but
Well,
he
we can
wants to
have an
shave
eyebrow-
it all off, and I've never shaved mine all off. I left at least a whopping 3 hairs.
I am a Mexican. They're never going away.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Testosterone starts, bro. It's gonna fucking. It's all my body hair is gonna.
We'll have
increase.
eyebrows here.
I'm gonna start being like cosplaying with a goatee, guys.
Oh my god.
Guys, I'm gonna cosplay Flynn Rider.
Ooh. I think you have the nose for him.
Exactly.
They never get my nose right. Anyways, this is a hard question for me because I can never figure out stuff that I like think I'm good at because I'm so self-deprecating. So we're gonna start with things that I should improve on.
The brothers.
The brother. Me and Axel we're like this. That's why that's why we're dressed up as brothers.
Yes.
Because we're like this.
You guys are solely dressed up as brothers and siblings because you guys need to give yourself more credit. That's the sole
because he's gonna
purpose.
kill me.
What? Me? Why would I kill you?
Why would it?
I'm trying to.
Accident. Anyways.
It's the opposite. I'm trying to keep you alive, dude.
Oh my god.
Anyways, guys. Some things I can improve on. Wig styling, because what my fault for myself is also the patience aspect. I'll like style something and then won't let the hairspray set completely or won't let my heat set completely and it'll have stuff still wet and I'll get frustrated and be like, why isn't this working the same way? And here we are. I hope that I can improve on that when I actually have more space to do things and like more time to let things sit and like work on different skills to improve, like the people that make like the entirely new wig heads after cutting off all of the wefts and then making like a helmet and then gluing them all on. I think those are really cool, and I like how natural sometimes they look instead of like, I don't know if I want it to be helmet or whatever. I just want it to actually be the size of my head, if you know what I mean.
Oh, there's tea.
Side eye. Don't spend $1,000 on a wig from people unless you know. Anyways, if you know, you know. But yeah, so I want to improve on wig styling. Certain aspects with makeup, I can only, for the most part, do eye looks. I suck at trying to get my face smooth and like other things and stuff, and I want to get better with skincare and everything just so like my face and the texture of my face isn't as noticeable, even though I know it's going to be. And I want to improve and get like sewing and props done. I never have made like my own props and stuff, and I've always wanted to because I like to be a crafty little guy. And I'm hoping to get into sewing so I can just start making like all the ideas that are just coming into my little brain. I do think in regards to cosplay, I am good with photography and photo editing.
Yes.
Those are the two things I feel like, because of my self-image, I like focus on that heavily. And so photography and photo editing, I'm like, I love lighting and I love just like making things look pretty. So I think I'm pretty good with photography and photo editing. Of course, there's things I want to improve on. Maybe if I wasn't using Procreate all the time.
Okay, but you make it work.
Yeah, like, bro, I use my silly little Procreate app. All these people are like, you use Photoshop? I'm like, no, I use Smooth Tool and color editing. Real. But yeah, those are what I think I can improve on and what I think I'm good at. And posing. I love doing posing. I love helping girls and like boys pose. Like models, whatever. When I do my model shoots, shit's so fun to help people pose. It's good.
Next question. What is your magnum opus cosplay?
Ooh. What is that exactly?
Oh,
Is like
your masterpiece. Yeah.
Your best performance.
Ooh.
Hello?
Rain just has to talk about League.
I love him, Your Honor.
I wish you could have seen that. Rain just kicked his feet like a little girl.
Is this like in terms of
What you think is like your best cosplay? What like you can't stop thinking about?
It's the flower.
What are you doing?
He's making a little flower.
Yeah.
Flowey?
like visually, like performance?
In general, like you think of like,
wise?
oh my god, this is my best cosplay. Like this is what I felt best and this is what I presented best.
It can be any criteria, like, but you would have to explain it, you know?
Okay.
Be like, this is my best cosplay
Ooh.
because
Do you want more time to think?
yeah, because we can also discuss it first if you want.
I don't think I. Okay, hold on. I know what the question is that you guys are asking, and I want to answer in like the two different ways that I could give an answer to, but I feel like I can't because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't have a cosplay that meets that criteria. So I'm gonna answer it as in like my magnum opus, the one that I like the most, which isn't the same, but I think the one that looks the most magnum opus, and the one that I'm like, I feel very magnum opus in. Does that make sense? That meets that criteria. I think it would be my Masquerade Azul.
I knew that was gonna. I was like waiting for that actually for the answer. I'm like, it's gonna be Masquerade Azul.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
I think also that is your magnum opus.
Yes.
I
Now,
knew.
when I think of magnum opus, I think, oh, it has so much, like, I put so much hard work into it, and like, I do it all the time, or I don't know, but I really haven't spent that much time. I barely put anything. All I did was fix the hat and like assemble the jewelry, and like that's it. But I think it's very visually magnum opus. It's very flashy, I think, and that's what makes it the most out of everything that I have. I think if I had gotten Masquerade Malleus, however, I think that, I mean, I don't know because I haven't done it, but I think perhaps that would have been the
Magnum.
the Magnus Opum. Sorry, you're drinking. I didn't know that.
Rest in peace, Yui. Don't choke on the balls.
Masquerade Malleus would have been my Magnus Opum.
The what?
Golden condom for my Magnum.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
I took the mic away from Rain real fast.
Again, I don't know if that's fact because I haven't done it, and you never know until it comes in and then you feel it and then you do the whole, you execute it. But in my brain, in theory, I feel Malice would have been the big one, but
it is
Okay.
Azul. Anyways, there's no
We knew it was gonna be Azul.
it would be my Masquerade Azul specifically. I almost said school uniform Azul, but I think that's only because I had to pause a little bit because all the feeling came, all the like, I'm the ever when I'm school uniform Azul, and I don't know why, because I feel like I would feel that way with Dorm, but not exactly. I don't know.
Shoot your Azul, by the way, at some point.
What?
Let me shoot you.
Oh, I was.
I thought there was a.
Yeah.
Shoot with you in Azul, by the way.
Let me take your
Oh.
Azul and
And shoot him.
absolutely execute
I
him.
have the gun, and I will use the gun
I
on
have
you.
a Nerf gun, and I will hit him with pellets.
Yep.
Guys, I'm normal. Anyways,
You are way past normal.
I'm normal, guys.
No, he's
Normal
normal.
and
Yes, I love your Masquerade Azul. The
love
first
how
time
you
I
do-
saw it, I was like, what the hell?
Thank you.
Every time I see his wigs for Azul, I'm like,
Thank you.
Bro has had 3 different wigs for Azul in his history.
But it's gonna be.
No, literally. Oh my god. I'll never be as close to the Shao person though, because they have like what?
Oh, that's gonna be me with Ezra. I'm gonna have at least 20 wigs for him.
20.
He has like 20 skins.
Oh, I thought you meant like the same one.
I mean, he's basically blonde in all of them, so I'm just gonna have a bunch of blonde boy wigs. Just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do.
I was like, why the fuck would you have Ezra wigs in your car and all of it, and it's one listing that says 20 quantity.
Quantity 20.
Yeah.
There was like I saw a video of like a child cosplayer who had like 5 different child
Really?
wigs. Yeah, and I was just like,
sometimes you also just need more wigs to like
Man.
do silly shit in.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they were just
Collecting child wigs.
I get if the hair is like fried and it's not in its original state anymore, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I had my reasons for my Azul wigs, so yeah.
What's your magnum opus?
Ooh, is it gonna be Ghost Bride idea?
Okay, wait, thinks about it. Can you my flames are gonna do this. Thanks. Surprisingly, I was going to say Sora Kingdom Hearts, but then I thought about it because I think for him specifically, it's that I feel really silly and I feel like I can do anything. I can walk down to the store or like the gas station. I can be like the usual.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like when I'm Sora. But I
The
think
Rizzler.
the Riz. Wait,
He's the underage, isn't he?
Yes.
No, never mind.
But maybe I think Dorm Idia probably because bruh.
We knew it was gonna be Idia.
Guys raised by flies.
It was gonna be Idia.
Yeah, cause okay, bruh.
Stop fucking mewing.
I stopped mewing. I stopped.
Bros is constantly gooning.
Oh, wait.
What were you gonna say? Whoa. 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 What were you just gonna say?
If you do not want me to expose your secrets on the internet, you shan't mess with me.
Boy,
I'll say it.
don't say anything, you freak. Oh my god. Dorm Idia,
Yeah.
what was I gonna say?
Is your
Magnum opus.
Magnum Yes.
A
Because I think, okay, first of all, it's so much work. Like, okay, because I restyled my wig before I got into that. I did the whole setup right. And, bruh, the makeup, I think that was the best my makeup for Idia ever turned out. Because I spent so long doing, I was sitting in the bathroom for like 2 hours. Because I was like, let me add more glitter. Let me add more glitter. Let me add more glitter. Like, okay. But also, bruh, my Idia, the Idia, like, what is it called? The
Setup?
no. The Idia like makeup process I guess has changed a lot over the course of me cosplaying Idia. At first, it was slap on a blue eyeshadow, but now it's something else. Something has changed.
It'll change more. Watch.
Probably.
It'll change more when you get a new palette. Watch.
And blush.
And blush.
Hello.
A specific shade of pink lip gloss.
Pink lip gloss.
Yeah.
Good to know.
He's changing. He's changing.
I'm turning blue. I'm turning into like the
You're
nerd.
turning pink, bro. That's what Ortho did. He turned pink.
Oh my goodness.
Magnum opus.
Now you see it. I would have said Vil Schoenheit,
But
but this fuck ass
Some
wig,
things have
the
happened.
fuck ass wig.
fuck ass wig that I spent $1,000 on. Thank you, Asperia Workshop.
Oh, name dropped.
Yeah.
Name dropped.
Asperia. Anyways, we're not gonna talk about them. I'm so fucking tired of it. I don't know what my magnum opus would be because I feel like Ezreal, even though I feel like best in him, he's not like anything to really say anything about as much. Maybe when I like actually make one of his cosplays or something, I'll be more happy with him. I have to think about this a little bit more. I think maybe CL, quite honestly. Yeah, the Book of the Atlantic one.
Peak.
Because just overall the makeup that I did that day in my like delusional ass state after staying up really late and like the photos that came from that shoot and stuff overall as well, I'm like, that was like the fucking peak moment. And I love Mikoto and I love all my kin cosplays and stuff, but it didn't hit as much as like CL did. And I wish that Vil hit more. And I want him to. Maybe if I actually get a wig and like do him properly, it'll be fine. But for now, I love the cosplay for Vil, and I want to use that cosplay more and do another photo shoot and actually do a wig. But for now, I think CL Book of the Atlantic is it. I also did it with Bestie over here.
Slay.
So
Your makeup looked so good that day. The eye shape was going so
Oh,
hard.
the eye shape was shaping. And
The
I
eye
was
shape was
good that
shaping.
day.
Yeah, Rain did muse that
I
day.
did that day, and we met so many nice people that day. I met some very, very nice cosplayers that day, and I met Jessica Nigiri. So
Oh yeah, Rain got to meet Jessica Nigri, and a lot of people were really excited to see both a Lizzie and a CL rather than just one.
we were slay. We were so slay, guys. So slay.
Awesome.
As in,
What about you, Bestie? Opium.
my Magnaker Opum
Oh yeah.
Magnus Opium.
opens my
Yeah,
my
Opum
Instagram.
Opens your
Opium's my
Is it not gonna be your boy, your Jutsu Kaisen?
Yuta.
Yeah, is it not gonna be Yuta?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
You have to think about this now.
I don't know. I feel like I could name like so many.
Even
for
Yeah,
Yumi's Hanako and stuff was really good.
I do have a lot of favorites that I put a lot of work into.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's like magnum opus. What would you consider that?
the big one.
The big one.
earlier I was thinking I would say Mahiru, just because of the cosplay, like the actual clothes part of it, because I built it. But the wig doesn't really mean that much to me. But I think that wig was my first lace front though, so that was fun.
It's going to be Mr. Light then if you're talking about making.
This is hard.
Yeah. It's hard to think from all your cosplays and stuff.
It's hard when you eat every time.
Oh.
It's hard when you literally are them, Yui. It's hard when you're literally just Yui.
Thank you, bestie.
Bestie never fucks up, bro. Like, have you seen the Yui?
The ooey.
The
The
ooey
ooey
The boing.
Boing.
Spoingity.
The Roblox boing sound. Boing.
Boing.
What's your opium?
I'm gonna go with Mahiru.
Let's
Just
go, guys. Milgram? Do we have a Milgram discussion podcast? Oh my god.
that'll take forever.
I still never introduced you to Milgram.
Yeah, we gotta introduce Axel to Milgram.
What?
No, we did. Yeah, before
The first time
I
he slept
stayed
over.
It was Milgram?
in the morning, you like showed me everything. You were like,
It was when you guys went to 7-Eleven at one point.
yeah. Before we went to 7-Eleven, and then we also continued after we came back.
And on that day, I was like, you can what's his face? The first guy.
Haruka.
Ah.
夢をしてた夢をしてた愛される弱者になりかかった
So true. I pick Mahiru because I crunched that cosplay like day and night for like 3 days straight.
Day and night, I work like a dog. Yeah.
I planned it out in my head, and I think Mahiru was my very first sewing project I did solely on my own, because my mom helped me a lot most of the time as I was going through my cosplay career. Whenever I was like, I need to make this cosplay, and she was like, okay, I'll help you, and like she would like pin stuff for me or like help me sew certain parts or like patterning or whatever. But Mahiru, she like was not a part of that at all. Like I did everything myself and like planned everything out and pinned things and tried things on so many times. And I was just like happy that it was going how I wanted it to go, and that like things just worked out, even though I wasn't like super deep into planning it, because I would just rather just like wing it. I love winging things. So, and then like the arm straps, I like hand painted the designs on because I don't have a Cricut. My bad, guys. I've called it Cricut in my head my whole life until somebody said Cricut, and I was like, oh. But yeah, and then like a lot of people, I mean, well, that kind of caused an issue because the paint bled when the sleeve got wet, and I had to like get the stain out, and I tried really hard, and you can still kind of see it, but like other than that, everything else I was like really happy with how it was coming out, and like everything fit the way I wanted it to, except the skirt shape, but that's fine, that's all I had to work with. And then I was just like, all the hard work that I put into this, I felt like really showed through in it, and like everything fit and fell the way that I wanted it to, and the front and the back both looked like accurate because I put so much effort into finding like references for every angle. So I was like, this is amazing. Like I felt good to like wear something that I put so much blood, sweat, and tears and time and sleepless nights into. I like, okay, I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, so I would say cosplay wise, like for the actual costume and like how I felt wearing it and being that character, Mahiru is like top peak for me.
What a woman.
I love Yui.
Thank you.
It's also kin cosplay. Kin cosplays, if they like hit different.
Yeah, they're like drugs.
They're like drugs.
Yeah.
Me. Ooh. my mom wants me to dye my hair as Mikoto because she thinks it'd look nice.
I think it would.
It would.
Because your hair looks so good, bro. I love your curly hair. It's so like.
I'm gonna be the IRL Mikoto. It's gonna be so bad.
When you were like saying, oh, I was gonna say Sora, I was like, you should have said Sora. I love Axel's Sora cosplay. He looks so perfect.
Accents to cosplay Sora at Disney.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to so bad.
go up to Baymax.
Yeah, I for my first Kawaii-Con, I hugged a Baymax.
Bitch, we're going to like Disney. I don't care if it's Tokyo, California, Florida, whichever one.
I love Disney Sea. The food is better at
I
Disney
haven't been
Sea.
to Disney Sea. I've been to Disneyland, but not Disney Sea.
The food is better there. They also have sea salt ice cream.
Shit, we're going there whenever. Guys, me and Yui, we're both at least definitely going to move there for school at some point. If y'all come with us, whenever I'm rich and famous and I give all my money to my friends because I'm rich and famous, then it's gonna be a good time.
What are you gonna be rich and famous off of?
I'm gonna be rich and famous off of my ass, probably, knowing my luck. Sag, but you know, here we are. It's my greatest asset. We'll see if it changes. We'll see if it changes with the testosterone. But
I think it's fatter because of testosterone.
if I get a fat ass from T, I'm gonna cry.
We got that dumpy.
Yeah, bro.
It probably won't be fat ass. It'll be like muscle ass.
Bro, I'm gonna start looking like Rio.
Oh my gosh.
But no, I hope to be famous for my cosplay, but it'll probably be clout from the stuff that is currently going on in my life right now. I gotta ride that clout train all the way to
Honestly.
stardom.
Our next question.
By the way, we are at an hour.
That's okay.
Oh wait, we didn't have to make shit up or
Do we want to make this one because we also have to get food at some point? 7:35. We can probably want one more question, or do you want to two? Just because I don't want to run out of time, but
it's nearing 8. I think we should wrap it.
Sag, but because it's okay. We're gonna end up having all these discussions or whatever in the car after this.
Yeah, anyways.
This is what's gonna happen. Which one? A valuable lesson you learned that you didn't know when starting out in cosplay. What is something you have learned and developed after getting into cosplay that you didn't know originally?
Sorry. Oh my god.
Rose feeding him.
Feed
Feed me the mic.
valuable lesson.
You have lipstick on your teeth.
I do. Thank you.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Ooh. Actually, I think I can name like multiple. One. Please clean your contacts.
I still don't,
Please fucking clean your contacts.
but you should.
Even if you clean it and then you don't end up using it after you cleaned it and it's been sitting there for a bit, please change out the solution and then clean it and then put in a new solution.
And don't let them dry out and then
What
rehydrate
happens
them.
You
Is-
cannot rehydrate contacts. It's dangerous.
yeah.
I do it all the time. Don't do what I do.
Do as I say, not as he does.
Yeah.
So even if your contacts aren't dried out and they're sitting in the solution, and let's say it is a clean solution, it was already cleaned and it's just been sitting there, but let's say it's been sitting there for a while. I don't know the science behind it, but I've noticed that the contact solution becomes, it like changes. It's like slimier.
Yeah, no, because it gets more into the air and it starts oxygenizing.
Yes.
Um,
Because it's not in the original bottle that it came in.
and it makes your eyes burn when you put them in.
Exactly. So change out that fucking solution, even if it was cleaned before then. You never put it in your eye after you cleaned it. If it's getting slimy and you know it's been sitting there for a bit, I don't know what the time period would look like, a few weeks, change that shit out. Another thing is always when you take out the contact you're about to put in your eye, always look at the shape of the curvature of the lens.
If it's not flat.
If it's not flat, your eyes are gonna be dying.
If it's like bending inside of itself, don't put it in your eyeball. It's
Yeah.
inside out. Do not put your eye contact lenses inside out.
Yep. And let's see.
Don't be a people pleaser in the cosplay community, especially with older people. And if you're young,
Yeah.
if you're young and you're like, don't get me wrong, you can definitely talk with like people that are older than you. Don't get me wrong with that, but like know your boundaries, because it is very easy to get that gratification from somebody older and get groomed,
Yeah.
or fall into really bad and nasty habits and get into really dangerous situations.
That's not even like a cosplay lesson. That's a life lesson.
That's a life lesson, but it happens a lot in the cosplay
Yeah.
community because cons and shit nowadays.
Yeah.
Gross ass people. Fight them.
Please eat before you have a big day ahead and you're in cosplay, because
He says that as 3 out of 4 of us did not eat at all this morning until like 3
Yeah.
p.m.
yeah, but
I have stomach issues.
But
it doesn't. We were not out and about. We were not doing tasks. We were chilling at home and we're very relaxed. However, that doesn't take away the fact that we're in a wig. We're constricting blood flow in our heads. We
Overstimulating, and we're sitting in hot environments.
weather, and also, if you haven't eaten, you most likely haven't drank water yet either. So.
Again, it's do as I say, not as I do. I have a lot of issues and stuff that I go through, so if you see me at cons and not, I swear I'm okay. But yeah, definitely hydrate. It is very easy to get heat stroke. Like, I was in Ville for KawaiiCon for all of maybe an hour and a half because I was getting heat stroke. Even with the water and stuff like that. Like, at cons and shit, wear comfy shoes.
Oh yeah.
I still won't, but like, if you actually don't want to like end your life, like, wear comfy shoes and like,
Or have a change that you have with you.
hell, even with like, I think it was at Katsu, I had my shark slides when I was in Ville, so I would switch out from my shark slides into my regular shoes that I had my 8-inch platforms for Ville, because I'm like trying to be as comfortable as possible. But yeah, comfy shoes, eat, drink. Don't drink just freaking Red Bulls all day and survive off of energy drinks. Please drink water. Make sure if your piss is not clear or near clear, that means you're not hydrated enough.
I think for the shoe thing, if you are wearing high heels and
Any platform, honestly.
any platform, but mostly high heels where the arch of your foot is very unnatural and the balls of your feet have to carry most of your
Balls.
body weight.
Balls.
If it gets to a point where like you're hurting throughout the con and you're like, oh, whatever, power through, and then you don't feel your feet at some point, that's a fucking problem, because you most likely got Morton's neuroma, which is
Do you know from experience?
Yes, I've had it twice.
I also got that.
Yeah, I've had it twice. It's basically where the balls of your feet have been carrying so much of your body weight, and you are at least 100 pounds. That's 100 pounds of your body weight being pressed onto the balls of your feet, where your bones are, your muscles are, but most importantly, your, what is it called?
Achilles?
Not veins.
Tendons.
Nerves.
Nerves.
Your nerves are. And you don't realize, you think, oh, there's so much skin and meat and fat and blood or whatever, like it wouldn't have so much effect. The pressure of wearing high heels for hours and hours a day, the pressure starts to affect the nerves, and there are nerves in between your toe bones, and what happens is those nerves get really inflamed and really irritated, because it's just being smashed with 100 pounds for hours for the whole day. And when the nerves are inflamed and they're irritated, you start to lose feeling in primarily your middle ring, pinky toe area. That's like a really common thing. It's never usually the rest of the toes, it's usually those end toes. But you will lose feeling in those toes, and you cannot regain that feeling until the nerves in between your toe bones calm the fuck down, and then you regain feeling again, and that's really scary,
Mm-hmm.
really dangerous, and it sucks because by the time you get Morton's neuroma, you probably don't know it because you can't feel your fucking feet. So make
Adding,
sure.
I got that from boot camp. I was wearing boots that were too small for me, and I was
Yeah.
running in them repeatedly and doing things, and I could not feel my big toe. It was my big toe and my my three toes from the left to the right or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it was these three.
Yep.
For like at least a good half of a year to
Yep.
a year.
It can last a pretty long time.
Yeah, like please wear comfortable shoes. Like it's a really weird feeling when you're trying to put your socks on and everything's numb and like
Yeah.
it's not fun.
You can't feel your toes.
I can't
Um,
feel my face when I'm with
So
you.
if you're gonna wear high heels, special shoes, uncomfortable shoes, bring a pair of slippers.
Plus, it's funny to walk around in slippers. Like, you're in your full fucking cosplay and you have, like, slippers on, like, Crocs or some shit. It's
People
so fucking
shouldn't
funny.
judge because they should understand what you've been through.
Yeah, like, especially, like, okay, you can show the pictures of your fucking 8-inch heels and just be like, yeah, I'm wearing these now. I'm not dealing with this bullshit anymore.
And if you don't have a pair, this applies to if you do or you don't have a pair, please take off the shoes and stretch, like, give your feet a break. Like, remind your foot the natural state in that it's supposed to be in so it doesn't literally start dying.
In general, give yourselves breaks during cons. Like, you need
Yeah,
at least,
for
like,
everything.
an hour at some points in cons and stuff. Like, don't overbook yourself because you're just going to get stressed and have anxiety the entire time at con. It's not going to be fun.
Yeah.
I know from experience, like, do not overly stress yourselves. Kind of just try as much as you can to go with the flow. Like, have your events planned, but don't, like, overbook yourself. It's going to be absolute hell on earth.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you have multiple cosplay changes throughout the day.
I can't relate to that, but I know who
It's
would.
just Rain.
It's just me.
It's just you.
For me and any other cosplayer that does more than, like, 1 or 2 cosplays per day. I do, like, 2 to 3 minimum half the damn time.
Minimum.
But we're trying to
Crazy.
work on that. We're working on that.
Yeah, he had to experience the hell that puts you through before he decided to change his mind.
Yeah.
Well, and then KawaiiCon had a security thing, and I was standing in the freaking heat for an hour and a half before getting into con, so I'm like, fuck my life, no.
So we just thank you for the very informational lesson on your toe nerves.
My,
Does anybody else have any other con
My
things before we
toners.
close this out?
Yeah. What how long have we been talking? Hour and 12 minutes? Say that one more time. Thank you.
Strangers, bad feet, cons. As a cosplayer, please wear like safety devices and stuff like that. Look at the chemicals that you're using when you're cosplaying. If you're like doing certain things to not hurt yourself. I have a culinary job, so I clean a lot. So I've used different chemicals to clean, and it like inhaling that shit is so bad. Making yourself dizzy to that point is so bad. It can have long-term effects. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. But like, if I die from something as stupid as I inhaled too much hairspray because I wasn't wearing proper equipment, or this glue that I've been sniffing this entire time I've been working on this cosplay.
who the fuck chooses to sniff glue?
Well, okay, when people don't wear masks and stuff, and they're not in a well like ventilated area,
Like your house.
like my house,
Like Rain's house specifically.
like my house specifically.
God.
I make a lot of bad decisions while I'm cosplaying. Please do not do anything.
Rain, I think you need to stop giving advice.
Yeah.
Give advice that I don't follow.
You need to. Okay, we're gonna wrap up so
Yes.
that Rain will stop talking.
Free me! Free Ray!
For my boy Rain, he ain't done nothing wrong.
Ray!
Okay.
Oh my god, am I free reign? Free range chickens? Free range.
Okay. We need to go eat ramen. We actually need to film TikToks, take pictures, and then go eat ramen.
Then go eat ramen.
So, thank you to the besties for coming on the podcast.
We haven't seen each other since like January, guys. It's been wild.
sad. I love you guys.
I love you too.
I accidentally my tooth touched the microphone.
It's okay. It's really.
I just tooth touched this one.
We've all like the whole microphone.
We
It's,
just read off the Gojo thing on the cooties. On
no, let's not do that on the
Guys,
podcast.
wait, if we get
No,
this
okay.
stop it.
Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Bye.